Tony, you've got 16 machines here at the Mac show, one of which is more than a machine clearly behind us. What are we seeing here? What are you showing people?
So firstly, it's a Puma 3100 SY Y-axis sub-spindle lathe, so 12-inch chucker on the main, 10-inch chucker on the sub. But really, I suppose the key thing we're showing here is the SYNERGi automation unit. So this is a SYNERGi Premier, so it's a 5-drawer system. It's our own SYNERGi software, so you can process multiple parts.
Yeah, I mean, so you'd load those trays from the other side and then clearly the tray's open and the robot picks it up. So that's part loading, and you've got a couple of options with part loading. It's not just the drawer system, is it? You've got a second one.
No, it's not. And so what we're doing here really is that we've got shaft loading, so we can see the separate stocker that we've got there for parts that are long that won't fit in the drawers. So we've got the shaft loader. We've also got auto gripper change, so we can change the grippers to pick up different size components.
Okay.
But we've also then got jaw change on the chuck for the machine, so that we can full lights out machining, we can change parts, change grippers, change jaws, change program, all autonomously.
Lots of change possibility in it. Is the reason that you're showing this because, I mean, you said to me earlier, not many people when they want automation want something specific. Everything's tailored, isn't it, to their own manufacturing requirement. I suppose this just illustrates all of the options.
This just comes from our experience really, is that as much as we just maybe like to sell a robot in a box, you can't do it, because ultimately every customer's got their own specific requirements, or maybe the footprint where it needs to fit, or the machines that they're loading into, or maybe pressure testing, washing, whatever. So by having our own software and our own in-house design and development, we can tailor it to suit the customer's requirements.
Was going to be my next question, because looking at the hardware moving around, it all looks seamless and very easy, but clearly someone's got to program all this and make sure that nothing collides, things are put in the right place. All that's done by your own software, is it?
This is where the software comes in. So the software is very intuitive, it's very easy to use, it's like an app. It has what we call a traffic light system, so if it's green, it's ready to go. If it's red, then something needs addressing. Maybe jaws are in the wrong position or something like that. So once you've got all green, then obviously you're good to go. So it's very intuitive.
And there's always an argument, people go, well, you know, they might come here and say, you know, Tony, my volumes aren't sufficient to be doing this. I suppose, again, that's the purpose of what you're showing here. You've got smaller volumes, larger diameters, longer components, flexibility.
100%. You can have a different set of components in each of the drawers. So that you don't have to have large batch sizes. You can have smaller batch sizes, but then program it to take care with separate parts on the shaft stocker as well.
And would you guess, if you measured it, and maybe from your experience, that sometimes the better return on this type of solution is for companies with lower volumes, when you consider all the costs within the manufacturing?
I think possibly, because the system sets itself up for that really, for lower volume. Obviously, if you wanted real high volume, then you'd probably have conveyor belts come in and out, etc., you know, to handle that. But this, you can load the drawers while it's running, you can change over, but I think this is more your sort of lights out, come in then the next day, change over the parts, you're good to go again really, rather than what I'll class as mass production.